Hi, this is Kristy Moore. I've been selling real estate for 12 years. Our team of highly trained professionals, along with our marketing plan, has sold over 700 homes all over the DC market. And this is how we do it. Hi, this is Kristy. And today I want to talk about how to convert a motivated seller. So what do I mean by a motivated seller? So a motivated seller can come from various websites. So we're generally talking about sellers that come from ZBuyer, they come from the radio, they come from motivated seller postcard farming, which is about buying their house, or other various online sources where people are looking to sell their house fast for cash, or they're looking for an investor to buy their house. So the important thing to remember about a motivated seller is, what is their purpose for calling you? Well, their purpose is to sell their house, and to sell their house fast and with the least amount of hassle. So you don't want to approach them the same way you would approach a normal seller. What I mean by a normal seller is somebody who is willing to do things to their house to get the most amount of money. They're looking for advice, they're looking for marketing strategies, they're looking for a very different type of person than a motivated seller. So again, I always believe in giving people what they want. So if they want you to come and look at the house and give them a cash offer, then give it to them. So when they call in, or if you're calling them back from an inquiry online, the main thing that you want to make sure you do is just set the appointment. So you would say something along the lines of, "Hi, Mr. Seller. This is Kristy with Local Expert Realty, and the reason I'm calling is because you inquired about selling your house fast for cash. So I just wanted to see when you wanted to meet." That's all you need to say. Then they're going to ask you questions about, what kind of offer are you going to give me? What are you going to pay for my house? They're going to ask you many questions about the cash offer you're going to give them on the house. So the main thing you want to make sure that you do is just kind of squash the objection up front by saying, "You know what, Mr. Seller, I can't really give you a price without seeing your house. So the best thing would be for me to come by. And what I can do while I'm there is give you two different options. We can give you an option of what you would get if we bought it for cash with no contingencies, quick sale as is, or if you wanted to be the investor and you wanted to fix up the house and sell it for top dollar. How does that sound?" At this point, most people are going to understand that you cannot give them an offer without seeing the house, unless you want to really lowball the house, which you can say that too. But you need to see the property regardless. So if they still give you pushback at this point, they may not be an actual motivated seller. They may just be testing you to see what this is all about and trying to get information, or trying to catch you in some kind of scam. So it's really important to differentiate if you have a real prospect, a real motivated seller, or if you have somebody that's just trying to find out some information and they're not really that serious. If they are serious, they're most likely going to set up a time to meet with you. So again, you want to make sure that you let them know that you're going to give them two options. If they're really pushing you as far as what kind of price, are you going to give me full market value? My house is assessed at X. What are you going to give me? Then you can tell them, well, generally speaking, if somebody's going to buy your house for an investment, they would need to get a return. Doesn't that make sense? So then they understand that you're most likely not going to give them full market value for the property, and that if they wanted full market value for the property, that's still an option. And we can give them both. So either way, Mr. Seller, you can consider your house sold. So when would you like to meet? The main thing is to just keep pushing for the appointment so that you can see the house. If it is an investment type of property that makes sense for an investor to buy, we have a pool of investors that will buy the house, and we also buy houses as well. So they can get a cash offer from us or from a development company, or if they want to go the traditional route and have us advise them on what to do to their property, we can follow that route as well. It's really important to understand what their motivation is and what type of property you're dealing with, so you know which way to advise them. And the great thing that you can tell them is that they have both options. So most real estate companies are not going to offer them both options, but if they do have an option to sell it for cash and they're willing to accept that, they can do that, or they can use that as a backup option if the traditional sale doesn't work out. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any other questions, feel free to call, text, or email me.